In case you need more evidence that our government and three-letter agencies are corrupt,
cuckoo for cocoa puff stuff that you guys are so used to seeing on social media that is crazy sometimes. Like I see it, that you guys are just duped into believing it and not understanding where it's coming from, because so many of you are in a circle jerk of ignorance. I have to say, as offensive as it is, it's ignorance. It's our sheer ignorance, and I'm just here to call it out. I get that, by my method of calling it out, a lot of people get upset. I see it. I see the follows and unfollows and all this stuff. I see a comment section, getting all mad at me, getting all salty, about stuff. Like, if you have an issue with me calling you a peasant, if you have an issue, with things like that, then I suggest, follow someone else that will feed into your own validation of needing validation. So it is what it is. I understand it, so I don't prescribe it to it. And I'm not offended by words or stuff like that, because if I know it's not true, like, I don't really care. As someone who's actually grew up, having racial slurs flung at me left and right, like, things that many of you, what I would say, like, basically what people say are snowflakes. You are so sensitive because you just are grown, into this environment of, being cuddle. I have to say, you guys are just cuddle, and I'm not from that generation, I'm from the generation, Gen X. We were left out on all devices. You can look into it, so I'm not going to do a whole explanation on it. Like I said, I'm not going to do the work for you. If you want to, look at what it is, what I'm talking about, the internet is free. I told you, Google is free. You could go look it up, and then you guys don't. That's a sad thing. You don't use the internet the way it's supposed to.